this situation of I just did a story about this uh, person flying that she got irate and ended up in the story spitting in another passenger's face. Now, I seen it as horrible. It seemed horrible that alleged event. Well, I think I seen it. So, well, regardless, um, as far as horrible. I think if we look at our lives and different things that we have done, the worst things that we have ever done, could you imagine? Could you imagine if the worst thing you've ever done was presented on Fox News or CNN or MSNBC? Have you ever just got irate, mad, real mad at the world or whatever, and lashed out? Well, nowadays we have cameras everywhere. Now, I'm going out, maybe not a limb for this woman, but in general, for all of America, this woman has loved ones, people that care about her. The behavior was absolutely, seemingly ridiculous. But ultimately, with the power of media today, her getting called a Karen, beverage card, and the things that led up to it. And she really doesn't have that much of a say. They run a story. One news organization gets their story on it. I would like a society that would, if like a Fox did this story and it's a horrible story, no one should spit like that. Little much for me to spit in someone's face, but as far as the whole story's not being told, but the thing is, I like a culture of redemption. That news story is probably gonna follow that woman for some time, right? And and of course there's a lot of negativity that comes with it. I would hope that we would have a society that would uh, be all for taking uh, stains in life away. Maybe in the future, Fox News reaching out to her. We're doing a quick story. We want to check. Maybe we and tell her flat out. We want to kind of. Uh, we're kind of looking for that you're doing better. That you're not so angry. That try to do a positive update on it. Or see the power of news media. This woman, we live long lives. But at one time, I was a fervent Democrat. At another time, I was a fervent Republican. Back to Democrat and Republican, Yeshua Party. Been different areas. People change. And stories like this lasts. It's the internet, it lasts. Now it seems that both parties use uh, individual American stories, events, and different court hearings and stuff to further their politics, right? And we're leaving a great divide in one another to further our own power and wealth or our seeming wit, our stance on things. We're using each other to get ahead. Are we trying to mend fences? Are we trying to build bridges? Are we caring about our political enemy in the sense that are we reaching out an olive branch to maybe give them that shred of hope that they really need in today's society where a pandemic has been prevalent and racial tensions and mobs of violence, both left and right. Troubling times. I would love to have a news organization that would love to do follow up stories, even if you're against people, their behavior. Stories of redemption, stories that they'll forever won't be labeled as Delta Karen or whatever, but in fact that positive positivity can be made out of tragic events.